Hello you lovely people and welcome. We're back at Royal Air Force Lakenheath. This time we will be doing a cold start in the BlackBox Simulations Shorts Regional / SD-360 / C-23 Bravo and Charlie variants. Oh, these names, seriously. So, like with the Shorts Regional SD-330, Sherpa and C-23 Alpha, all the doors are open, so we're going to have to rectify that in cockpit. So let's jump in, and we're going to come across to the right hand side again where the panel is located. Zoom in slightly, and unlike the previous versions, the 330 Sherpa and Alpha, the indicators on the switches aren't that good. So we're going to close that. I mean, we have a little marker or indicator at the top, but it's not great. Close that, and grab the ramp switch and have that all the way up. Now, I don't know if I've actually closed everything because it's not very clear, so I'm going to have to jump back out and have a look. In this case, I've actually left the right hand emergency exit open, so we'll have to go back in and rectify that. Okay, so we'll come over to the right hand panel there, click on the right hand emergency exit, just click that, and that should be closed. Let's get things started. The electrics panel here, as you can see, everything's a lot closer together and a lot more user friendly. All the anti-ice is all together and more easier to use. Fuel panel, easier to use. Starter and internal external lights, so everything's a bit more cleaned up in this aircraft. So we'll get the left hand and the right hand batteries on, avionics master switch on. We will put on our strobes, our beacons and our navs, and now we can get our fuel condition levers into idle. Okay, and we're going to put our fuel pumps on, left hand side and right hand side, and now we're ready to start the engine. So we're going to grab the ignition here on the left hand engine and the engine starter, and if we watch the gauge here, we'll see that the gas generator is building, fuel flow will kick in, and then we'll get some temperatures. There we go. And we have combustion. Brilliant stuff. Okay, and once that has settled, that will settle around about 70%, I believe. And temperature's calming down now. Once that's settled, we'll switch the left hand generator on. Okay, and that's settling. So we'll grab the generator here and switch, flick that on. Sometimes the generator light doesn't go out, so what you have to do is come up here, generator control, do a reset, let go, and the light goes out. Okay, so we'll get the second engine started. Again, we're going to grab the ignition and then the starter. Gas generator is building, we'll get fuel flow, then temperatures again. Okay, we've got combustion in the right hand engine. Let that settle. Okay, we're coming up on 70%, or just over. Okay, and we look at getting generator 2 on, so we'll flick that on. Lights not gone out, so we'll do a reset. Generator control, pull up, and then let it go. Lights gone out. Hydraulics have come online. The only thing that's on the annunciator panel now is the handbrake or gust lock here. So we can take that off, and we've got a good annunciator panel. Clear the autopilot, disengage, Now if you have a flight plan, it like the 330 and the Sherpa and 23A, you can have GPS. Just flick that, GPS will come up here, and then you can have nav GPS mode for the autopilot there. I don't have one, so I'm going to switch that off. Now the weather radar is slightly different. We're going to come down to standby, let that kick in, go to weather, 50 nautical miles, just a nice round number. As you can see, we're detecting bad weather just in front of us, over there. So we're picking up weather on the radar, which is a good thing. Again, normally I don't think you would start this up on the ground because you'd fry everybody on all the ground crew, so take it with a pinch of salt. Okay, so we can now zero out our altimeter. Okay, get our flaps into takeoff position, and we are now going to taxi down to the runway. Nozzle steering switch has moved to here. We've got our hydraulic pump there, and our gauges. Again, not going to mess with any of the audios for Morse code and things like that. But yeah, like I say, all is good. You can set your decision height on your rad out here. Again, if you've got bad weather, you've got wipers and your autopilot's ready to use. So let's get our taxi lights on, and we can now take our parking brake off, which is down here again. Okay, and with a little punch of prop pitch we should start moving. Okay. Unlike before, I am going to backtrack down the runway. And as we're going out onto the runway early, we switch on our landing lights now, take taxi lights off. Okay, and we can put our fuel condition levers in, or engine conditions into full. Okay, and let the brakes go. We're going to taxi down to 2.4. Okay, we'll just give the numbers one last check. Everything looks good, all in the green. Yeah. Okay, so we will put our prop pitch all the way forward. Toe brakes on. And throttling up. Brakes off. Rotate, gear up, flaps up, okay, get yourself into a gentle climb, turn the fuel pumps off now. Okay, so that was cold starting the BlackBox Simulations Shorts Regional SD-360 / C-23 Bravo / Charlie. So I hope you got something from that. If I've made any mistakes, let me know. If you know I've missed anything out, just let me know as well. Always like to make sure my demos are correct. And I'll end the video here, but happy flying, and as always, take care, and I'll see you in the next one.